hello. So today I have for you a book haul. It is March 2nd, 2024. I actually didn't buy a single book in February, but I did receive a bunch of books in February that I had bought in January. And also I haven't done a book haul in a while. So let's talk about them. March is a book buying month, so I'll get more books this month. But these are the books I received, mostly in February. I think I received most of these in February. I don't think there were very many that I had received before then. So let's go on. First up, I did have a pre-order. That is The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. I don't really know what this is about. I believe it's got to do with books, obviously. So we got a lady who works in a bookstore, and then we got a book of doors where she can go. It's like a fantasy situation. I also received, I bought the 12 Wheel of Time book because as I'm pulling stuff out of the book haul, sometimes I pull something out that is in a series that I either haven't read the entire series up to that point or I don't own the entire series. And so when that happens, I put it into the spreadsheet called book series. And then when I have a pass, I'm able to buy a book, or 3 books. One of the books I buy is always one of the ones on the series. And that's what this is. This one is written by Brandon Sanderson. I have read, I think, the first 2 books in the series. I own 1 through 11, 1 through 12 now. So there's that. I've also got a book that I received from a Goodreads giveaway. It comes out June 4th, and that is Birds Aren't Real by Peter McIndoe and Connor Gatos. So there's that. And then I put out a book. So I guess technically I did buy a book in February. It was my own. But that is Truth or Dare. This is my first book for this year. This is just a collection of short stories and a couple of essays. There are a lot of Otts Boys series stories in here. So we've got, which one? Which ones are Otts Boys? Ohio's for Emo Kids. That's an Otts Boys one. Obviously, I feel. Truth or Dare is an Otts Boys one, the one that this story is based off of. Matt Klein is just about Matt from the Otts Boys. Yeah, those ones. There's also a pretty long story in the back here that is my attempt at romantasy with a brief sex scene in it. So there's that if you want it. Then I got most of these, I'm going to move these over here because I think, yeah, I've got one that was like a lot of young adult books. But before I get to that, I'm going to get to the other 2 books. First up, I do have Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. I have been, as I've been rereading Brandon Sanderson as I've been older, I've been really enjoying him, so I've been buying these really nice hardcovers. So recently I reread Warbreaker, which I didn't like when I was like fresh out of high school, and now I really loved. Last year I reread The Way of Kings, which kind of same deal. So I picked up Words of Radiance, which is the second book in the Stormlight Archives. It is heavy. My God, this is a heavy, heavy book. It's Jesus. It's dense. It's 1,000 pages long. You know how it is. But yeah, no, I do have this now, so I'll be rereading that at some point. I only have read the first 2 books in that series, so that'll be fun. I also got Volume 4 in Library Wars Love and War by Kiro Yumi and Hiro Arikawa. This is one of the manga series that I'm currently working on. I think it's very cute and fun. And then I do have a lot of young adult books that I know very little about really any of these. I think the one that I know stuff about is more like I know stuff about this author and like none of it's good. But the first book here, we've got, I believe this is a young adult thriller, and that is My Watch Tell Me to Move. That is the originals by Kat Patrick. It says 3 Girls, 1 Life. I believe this came out, I want to say 2017. That is my guess. 2013. It's 2013. Yeah, I believe young adult thriller. I think all of these are kind of young adult thrillers. That's what they're looking like. So we got Girl Last Seen by Heather Anastasiou and Anne Greenwood Brown. First she went viral, then she went missing. Again, I believe it's some kind of thriller. Probably, I'm going to say 2014. I'm going to say that this came out in 2014. 2016. I'm off today. Normally I'm a lot better at this. Then I've got, this one looks a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more like less thrillery, more just kind of like a drama. That's The Devil and the Bluebird by Jennifer Mason Black. And I'm going to go right in the middle of the other 2. I'm going to go 2015. 2016. I was close. What about, we've got Water in May by Ismay Williams. I don't know what this is about. This looks again like more of a drama than a thriller. Oh my god, she's a teen mother. Okay, I'm gonna say 2016. 2017. God damn it. I used to be so good at this. All right, then I've got this one actually is the most exciting because it looks like young adult like horror. It's just called Doppelganger by David Stoller Jr. And that just looks like a scary book to me. Okay. We'll see. It might not be as scary as I think it is. It makes me kind of sad. Because okay, because of the state of this book, because of the fact that it's got a male author, because of the concept, I'm gonna say 2012. 2006. I should have went lower. I should have went 2000s. There are in the 2010s there were so many fewer. Like if you were not John Green and you were a male young adult, John Green, Andrew Smith. Those were the two male young adult authors in the 2010s. And Andrew Smith, started in the early 2000s. Damn it. Okay. This is the one that I know about the author. So in this lot was a book by an author who got quite a bit of flack because she is a creepy stalker lady who went and stalked somebody who gave her book a bad review, and then wrote about it and tried to be funny about it. That's No One Else Can Have You by Kathleen Hale. Yeah. This crazy one. I believe this came out in 2013. 2014. I was close. But yeah. I'm honestly just kind of curious at this point, and I didn't give her any money. I gave money to some guy on eBay, so I'm gonna be reading it at some point one day. Then I've got a book. I believe my little sister read this one, or I read something different by this author. Did I read? Oh, she wrote. Did I read Because You'll Never Meet Me, or has it just been in the book wall for several years? I think it's just been in the book wall for several years. But this is by Leah Thomas, and she wrote Because You'll Never Meet Me, which has been in the book wall for several years. I feel like she might have. I feel like I put this in the high school library that I used to work at because it was withdrawn from the library the public library I worked at. I think I took it and put it in the high school library. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna say 2016. 2018. Damn. But yeah, I believe this is about illegal immigrants, I think. I don't know. I do have a different book by that author in the book wall. It's been there for several years. All right. This one has the author's screen name on it. It says Dream House by Marzia Bizognin, a novel by Cutie Pie Marzia. So we've got her over here. She's a YouTuber books. Let's see, what's this about? I'm gonna say 2016. I'm saying locking it in at 2016. 2016. We've got one. We've got one. All right. Then this is another one that I'm kind of excited about. This one looks kind of fun. And that is The Red Labyrinth by Meredith Tate. And this is about this massive labyrinth, and there's a killer. Is this like a Minotaur thing? I feel like this might be a Minotaur thing. But it looks fun. I love a good maze, those are legitimately my favorite thing ever are big mazes, corn mazes. I live for that shit. I never take the map. You just go on vibes. And you know what? When we've done that, I've done that before with my fiance where I just go on vibes. He gets a map. I get out first. I go on vibes. Anyway, I'm going to say 2011. I think this is an older one. 2019. Damn. All right, and then the last book here, I've got The Harkweed Prophecy by Irina Brignall, which is 2 Lives, 2 Worlds, 1 Throne. So this will be a fantasy. I'm gonna say this is maybe a reaction to the Raven Boys, because this is giving me more Raven Boys vibes than Throne of Glass vibes. I'm gonna say 2015. 26. I almost said 2016. It's 2016. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, that's that book haul. Like I said, March is the month where I can buy books. So there'll be a couple book hauls in March, I'm pretty sure. I already know there are going to be a couple book hauls in March. But that's just what I know in my heart and soul. But yeah, the book wall has never been healthier. By that, it has been. It has been bigger than this. It's still not quite as big as it was previously. But it's not as small as it was at the beginning of the year. So that's how we're going there. Yeah, that is everything. I'll talk to you later, and goodbye.